Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. If you are new, hi, hello, welcome. My name is Kyla and my channel is just a plethora of all things that I love. And today we are doing a bit of a different kind of collection video. It's more chill and relaxed and I've tried to film it like 5 times and here's Olivia May. So she says, hello. I've tried to film it multiple times and by this point I'm just like, okay, whatever. I'm looking all natural because I am tired of filming this, but I really want to get it out to you all before the holiday season. So I did ask if you guys were interested in seeing my vinyl record collection and you voted yes. So really quickly, I've been collecting vinyl since 2018. I think like December of 2018 is when I purchased my record player and my very first 2 records. Music has always been something that is very, very important to me, much like my doll collection, my music collection, and my DVD collection are 2 things that I absolutely love. So music is very, very healing and it can help relieve depression and anxiety. And it's just been very, very important throughout my entire life. So I actually don't know how many records I have, but I do have a fair amount. My music taste is very broad. I get a lot of my musical inspiration, like things to listen to, from my dad. That is where the more older records will come into play, but my dad has definitely played a very big part in my musical influence. If you hear any of the pets, they say hello and they're very big fans of the music as well. I do have my custom Ariana Grande here with me because she's actually really important to this video and she stays here by my TV for right now, so I just thought I'd pull her down. So anyway, these aren't in any particular order because I just pulled them out. I usually alphabetize them by artist and then by album title, but I just pulled them all out and kind of have them sitting here. So with that being said, I have Say You Will by Fleetwood Mac, and it's just standard black. I bought this on Amazon with a gift card I had from my grandparents for Christmas, I think 2 years ago. This is my favorite Fleetwood Mac cover just because it has Stevie and Lindsay on it, and don't come for me, but I love them. So I actually bought 2 of these. I don't know how. So I do have a second one, but I don't consider that like an active part of my collection. But this isn't my favorite album, but it is my favorite cover. Next we have the iconic Rumors by Fleetwood Mac, standard black. My parents bought this for me. I think it was a couple months after I got into collecting. Stevie Nicks specifically got me into vinyl records and collecting vinyl records. So if you are a vinyl collector or any type of if you listen to music, you need to listen to this album and you need to appreciate it for all that it is, because it's definitely, as cheesy as it sounds, it is very, very iconic. Next, we have Fleetwood Mac Greatest Hits, standard black. I bought this on Amazon with my record player, so this was actually the second record I purchased. I have Carrie Underwood, Cry Pretty in the pink. I love this. This is my favorite vinyl pressing that I own. Sadly, it's the only Carrie album I own on vinyl. The rest of her discography I have on CD, but my CD collection is in storage because I don't buy CDs anymore, so it's not something I actively display anymore. This is my most recent pickup. It is by an artist named Banks and it is her 3rd album, so it's called 3, standard black. I purchased this from Walmart. It's my cheapest record actually. I discovered her on TikTok a little bit ago and she's amazing. She's phenomenal, so absolutely love her. Now we get into Ari. So this is Thank You Next, standard black. This is the web store edition, like the original web store edition. I bought this with my birthday money from my dad's parents, and unfortunately the top right corner here is messed up because when it was delivered to me it was left in a snowbank, and yeah, that was not a fun day. I paid a lot of money for that. Next we have, of course, Sweetener, and it's just standard black. I bought this off of Amazon, I think a little bit after it came out. Yes, it came out in August, and I think I bought it in like November, December, and I love Sweetener. And everybody that comes over and looks at my collection is like, why is this upside down? Same with Thank You Next. I'm like, this is the way. So part of me wants to display like positions upside down as well, but I don't. This is the Target, one of the Target variants. I think there's multiple. If not, just disregard. It is the regular edition, not the deluxe. I might actually variant collect this album for the deluxe. I mean, that's kind of a variant, right? Because I love the deluxe pressing and it has one of my favorite Ariana Grande songs ever. on the deluxe, Worst Behavior. So yes, but this is my favorite Ariana album. Next, we have my favorite male country artist of all time, the phenomenal Jason Aldean. This is the Rearview Town album, and it is a blue pressing. I have seen him in concert. I was in the front row, and he high-fived me twice, so I'm not a bragger, but I will brag about this. All right, next up we have, sadly, my only Halsey record as of right now, and this is the If I Can't Have Love, I Want Power. I think that's what it's called. Standard Black. I bought this from Target, and I have this alternate sleeve cover in here because I bought this before I knew there was going to be like an Urban Outfitters exclusive with a more appropriate cover. If you know what this album looks like, you know what I'm talking about. And since I am very open about my collection, like anybody that comes to my house and they want to look through my records, I'm totally down for. So I just put the sleeve over the cover, just because, yeah. Anyway, this is my favorite Halsey album. I do eventually want to finish collecting her discography because I absolutely love her. I was supposed to go see her in concert, but that thing happened in 2020, you know. Next, we have my one and only Genesis record, and it is just Standard Black. My uncle actually bought this for me the day before me, my parents, two of my aunts, and two of my uncles went to a Genesis concert. That was actually the same trip that I went to the American Girl place and bought my 61. So this is my only Genesis record, but it was a gift from my uncle, so I absolutely love it. Next, we have Tango in the Night, Fleetwood Mac, Standard Black. I think I bought this on Amazon. I literally have no recollection of buying this. I'm pretty sure it came from Amazon. This has Seven Wonders on it, and Seven Wonders was the first Fleetwood Mac song that I really liked because my dad used to play it all the time when I was little. And then it was a big part of American Horror Story, specifically Coven, and I just fell in love with that song, and I love this record a lot, a lot. Next up, we have my favorite Mariah Carey album of all time, The Emancipation of Mimi. I think this is like the ultra platinum edition, specifically because it has Sprung and Secret Love on it, and it's just Standard Black. I did have to buy this from Mercari because everywhere else was like sold out when I discovered this was a thing, and resellers were like jacking up the price, and I'm like, no, we're not gonna do that here. So, yeah, it was purchased from Mercari. Next, we have Charm Bracelet by Emcee as well. This I got at my local malls, FYE, just Standard Black. I was there with my family, and my brother and I were looking through the records, and I picked up this one and another one, which I will show you in just a second. So that same day I bought Me, I Am Mariah, the Elusive Chanteuse, just Standard Black. This is not the deluxe edition, but that's okay. I don't know if they ever pressed that on vinyl actually, but I know a lot of lambs, this is not an album they like, but I have loved this album. Is it my favorite? No. Do I absolutely hate it? No. But I'm neutral, and so when I saw it I was like, I gotta buy it because Mariah is definitely an artist I would love to own the entire discography of. Next up, we have one of my Black Friday purchases. This is K through 12 by the iconic Melanie Martinez. It is this beautiful pink. I love this. This is probably my second favorite pressing next to the Carrie Underwood one. This has the most amazing gatefold. I absolutely love this. If you don't know about Melanie, she's a very talented artist. She has her music is an acquired taste. So she likes to, the best way I can describe this when people ask me why do I like her so much, she deals with very mature and complex themes, but she gives them like childhood metaphors, and hence the whole K through 12. And there is a movie you can watch that goes along with this album that is for free on YouTube. So I love her. I will definitely be getting Crybaby on vinyl as well. Like I said, I don't like to brag, but I have 2 records in my collection that I am very, very proud to own. This being one of them. This is the Record Store Day Black Friday exclusive Lana Del Rey Chemtrails Over the Country Club blue pressing. This is my favorite cover of this album. I wish this was the actual cover of this album. I know it's not everybody's favorite, but I do love it. It's more towards the middle of my ranking, but it does have Tulsa Jesus Freak on it, which is probably my second favorite Lana song of all time. So I love this. I love this album. I slept on Lana. I really, really did. But I got into her this year, and I do not regret it. So the only other Lana album I own is, of course, Born to Die, and it is the Target exclusive red pressing. I love this album. I loved every song on here. I wasn't sure, and then I was like, okay, I'll just listen to the whole discography. And this album, I loved every song on here. I was like, if this one is that good and that's her debut, I know I'm totally gonna love her. And I know Taylor Swift is definitely a big fan of Lana, so of course you can't go wrong there. Speaking of Taylor Swift, I have Speak Now, just standard black. This was a Christmas gift from my great aunt. She drew my name in our little drawing that we have, and this is what she got me. So I'm very, very blessed to have that. So here's the other record that I wasn't aware that this was like a huge sought after thing until this year, specifically recently on TikTok. Everyone's like, oh my God, this is back in stock. Everyone go get this. So this is Taylor's Reputation, and it is the picture disc. I just prefer the cover picture disc over any of the other ones. This is my only picture disc in my collection. So I don't know how I feel about picture discs, honestly, because this is my only one. So this was a Christmas gift from my mom and dad last year. Next we have, of course, the original Red, my favorite album as a child. Well, teenager, really, but this, it's just standard black. I bought this on Amazon long before we knew Red TV was ever gonna be a thing. But speaking of Red TV, the greatest thing to ever exist, here we go. Standard black, because my dumb self, I thought I clicked the Target exclusive red pressing, but I apparently did not. So I was so excited and I opened it and they were all black and I was like, what the actual heck? So this is my most expensive record. I could go spend another $50 and just buy 4 red discs, but it doesn't really bother me that much. It will be okay. And yes, they all do fit in this sleeve. I know a lot of people are like, how do you fit 4 records in the sleeve? They fit, okay? They just do. Next, we have Lover, and this is the Target exclusive pink and blue disc edition. I put it on the pink one because, you know, pink's my favorite. Here we have a web store variant of Evermore. This is the Meet Me Behind the Mall alternate cover. Here is the pressing. In all honesty though, if I would have known that this was gonna be the Target exclusive variants cover, I probably would have waited because this took forever to get to me. I do prefer this pressing though over the red, of course, because it does match this album way better. My last Taylor album is, of course, Evermore, and it is the Target exclusive red pressing. When I opened this, I kid you not, I was like, I can listen to Tolerated on vinyl now, and I am a Tolerated stan. That song I hold so close to my heart. Extremely underrated track 5, my friends. Okay, I have 2 more. So actually, I'm gonna do this one first. So this is the Target exclusive alternate cover of Sour by Olivia Rodrigo. I was like, what the heck is this called? I ordered this one from Target with my Halsey album, so they came, they didn't come together, but I ordered them together. So excellent, excellent album. And this is the first record I ever got, so I did purposely save it for last, and it is Crystal Visions by Stevie Nicks. Specifically, the second disc of this got spun a lot when I bought it. It is my most spinned record to this day. I can tell you that. Olivia and Winter are playing, so I do apologize. But this is a very, very important record to me. So I saved it for last. I love it. I love it. There's just something about listening to Stand Back on vinyl, and it's just like, oh my God. So thank you all so much for watching. I'm really honored that you guys wanted me to share this collection with you because it's something that I don't actively collect all the time. Sometimes I pick it up and other times I'm just like, no, I'm not buying any vinyls right now. I do have a giant vinyl wish list, but I don't know if you guys would be interested in seeing that because I add more vinyls to it every day. So if you have not already, go ahead and leave a positive comment down below. Let me know who your favorite musical artist or band is. Mine is obviously Taylor Swift. Give this video a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button to join the fam, and tap that really cool notification bell so you can know the exact moment I post a new video. Bye everybody.